Now, dozens of students are making their voices heard, taking over multiple state buildings tonight in protest of gun violence after several walkouts earlier in the day.
Now take a look at this. Students crying SOS, save our schools, as they stage a massive walkout at Hamilton High School in Chandler. This is all part of a nationwide event marking the 19th anniversary of that deadly shooting at Columbine High School in Colorado.
And we've seen protests and walkouts just like it at schools all across the country today. Here in Phoenix, thousands of students staged a so-called die-in at the state capitol, hoping the added pressure will push Governor Ducey to take action on school safety and gun control. Team 12's Adam Bagney has been talking with them from the start.
He joins us once again live from the Capitol, where some of the protesters are starting to leave at this late hour. Adam?
Yeah, Mark and Caribe, that's been the developments just in the last couple minutes. The state Senate building that the protesters had been in since 4 o'clock this afternoon, they literally just walked out of the building within the last 5 minutes or so, linked armed in arm. Let me step out of the way and let me show you our story from earlier today.
Doing what they were elected to do.
Hundreds of students from across Arizona storming the doors of state lawmakers, demanding they and the governor pass stricter gun control laws. The students conducting a so-called die-in as part of the nationwide March for Life movement.
People seem to have this stigma that Arizona is never going to budge, but here we are.
The rally starting with speeches from Parkland, Florida students, where a gunman killed 17 people in a school shooting back in February. The students at the state capitol say they aren't leaving until they hear from the governor.
And we are not going to leave until the governor indicates on social media, at the very least, that he will meet our demands.
Governor Doug Ducey has proposed a gun control and school safety plan that lawmakers may discuss next week. But many of the protesters say he's declining to meet with them and that his plan doesn't go far enough.
We want comprehensive background checks, a ban on bump stocks, and more school counselors. We don't want to take anyone's guns. We don't want to infringe on their rights, but we want to feel safe in our schools.
A dozen or so people are counter-protesting as well, claiming the demonstration is an attack on the Second Amendment.
Well, I'm out here to have dialogue, to try to understand where they're coming from, where I'm coming from.
This generation wants to take away our rights. And, you know, if you're going to say that guns kill, then, you know, cars kills too.
But the students claim that's just not true. They just want smarter gun control. The Gifford Center for Population Studies at UC Davis says Arizona has the nation's 4th weakest gun laws. Parents standing by their kids. One mom saying she'll wait with her daughter as long as it takes.
This is an everyday thing. This is really a tidal change in our society, and that people are finding their voice and that the youth are finding their voice is so important.
And that was Adam Bagney reporting. Also